Hi, I'm Rosie. I'm like math, but I'm trilingual. I prefer more working with languages. But I kind of struggle sometimes with math.
Hi, my name is Miss Naameh, and I'll be your math teacher for today. All right, welcome to class. Nice to see you again. So today we'll be covering Math in Real Life, Unit 2, how to read a nutrition label. Hey guys, how was Unit 1, right? That investing in real estate and stocks. Did you guys feel like you gained a lot out of that class?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna forget it for the time it's relevant.
Okay.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be assessing basically how we can apply math to our daily activities. So how much do you think you know about nutrition label reading? Raise your hand.
Good amount.
Go ahead and share, Sarah. What are some of your strategies when you're assessing a nutrition label?
I don't get anything with trans fats ever
Okay.
because that's completely unnatural and awful for your body.
Great.
And things that I don't really understand. Like if a word is more than like 17 letters long, try to avoid them.
Very good. I heard a number in there, 17. Awesome. Mom, how do you apply math when you look at nutrition labels? I mean, Rose.
So I try to understand it so I can apply it in real life, but it's kind of complicated for me.
Okay.
I'm not getting it, so if you can explain it.
So we've already talked about arithmetic operations to describe ratios and percentages. So ratio, a number over a number, right guys?
Yeah.
So 1/3, what is that approximately in percentage? Sarah?
33%.
Approximately 33%. Way to go. What about, how about, let's say, 78 over 200? What is that in percentage terms?
Like
Feel free to use your
30
calculator.
something percent.
Great. So I want you to verify before we say the answer.
Sorry.
So let's take 5 seconds thinking time. Use your calculator if you need it.
Are you gonna use it, Rose?
All right, raise your hand when you have an idea.
I'm not good with percent.
You have a
Can you-
calculator.
Alright,
It's
so-
39%.
Rose.
Okay, 39%.
39%. Great job. Sarah, tell me, why don't you verbalize to the class how you got 39% without a calculator? What can I do with this fraction ratio?
You can reduce it.
Okay, and how would I reduce it?
Divide both the denominator and the numerator by 2.
Awesome. So I'm dividing them in half, and the top becomes 39, and the bottom becomes 100. Hey, you guys, that's easier to know, right? 39 per 100. Remember, percent means per
Yeah.
100. You, French, song, right?
Yeah.
Connection to French.
Yeah.
So that's where we get the word percent from, of 100.
Mm.
All right, so I just want to go over this fundamental knowledge because this will be really important for what we're going to do today. Okay, stop. So what you're going to find, Rose, Rose, can
Yeah.
I have you help me pass out this one for each person? Muchas gracias. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, so what you guys have in front of you is an anticipation guide. And I want you to work on these in pairs. So with your learning partner, read the directions. In the first column, you're just going to write whether you agree or disagree with each of these statements.
Okay.
So since they're working in partners,
I know that.
they have to verbalize their thought process to one another. And so we're encouraging communication through partners and critical thinking skills when you have to make a decision and justify it.
I'm just gonna go with just agree.
Okay. Okay. Required all foods?
I doubt it.
Yeah, they are required on the foods, but they don't put the exact numbers, but they are required.
Essentially, as we do the lesson today, you guys, we're going to do a PowerPoint presentation, and also we are going to watch a video up here on the screen. And as we go through the lesson, I want you to reflect back on your anticipation guide and see, hey, does it match with what I originally thought? All right?
Gotcha.
How confident are you feeling about your answers?
I'm feeling pretty confident.
Have a volunteer to go get some nutrition labels from the snack bucket.
Alright.
Thank you, Rose. All right, can I have a volunteer get 2 snacks per person from the snack bucket?
Okay.
Thank you, Rose. Extra credit to Rose.
Yeah, that's me.
Volunteer of the day.
You said one volunteer.
Okay, here we go. So the question is, are you able to read the label?
That's a good one.
Why read the label? Well, we want to read the label because it's important to make healthy choices. Sarah, you talked about that earlier. Hopefully today we can equip you guys with extra tools to make good decisions, to stay looking and feeling healthy. All right, and we are gonna use math in real life. Okay, so first let's look at the ingredients list. Every nutrition label will have a list of ingredients, and the list of ingredients actually is listed in descending order. Who can tell me what descending order means?
It's going down.
It's going down. So it's starting at the highest and then going to the lowest by weight. Okay, guys?
Okay.
So this label means that the #1 ingredient used is sugar. Okay, take a look.
Butter. In the dressing.
Tapioca
Water.
syrup.
Yeah, so water, sugar is
Sugar.
second. Wow. What about this one?
The first 3 ingredients of this one are syrups and sugars.
All first 3. Ninja tip #1. Watch out for deceptive packaging. So let's take a look at that Pop-Tarts box that we have. Look at how they kind of market it as nice and nutritious with real fruit out there. But if you look at the ingredients label, you'll learn quite a new list of vocabulary. And I don't see any strawberry in there.
It says dried strawberries.
Dried strawberries, great. So let's take a look at this.
What's the percentage
Does it
of
talk about real fruit in there?
Made with real fruit.
Made with real fruit, Magic Star. Let's look at what the Magic Star is about.
Magic Star says, okay, the Magic Star, filling made with equal to 10% fruit.
So just the filling has 10% fruit. Okay, so watch out for deceptive packaging. Ninja tip #2. Look for renamed sugars. You guys, these are all different words for sugar.
Barley malt?
So what is the nutrition facts label? Sarah, can you read for me?
The nutrition facts label tells you what and how much nutrients are in a food, drink, or supplement. It is a great tool to
So we're gonna do our own food label analysis using America's favorite food, macaroni and cheese. Okay, line by line. The first thing you wanna look at is the serving size. Okay, for this one, a serving size says about 1 cup. 1 cup's about the size of your hand, if you need to visualize that. And it says 3 containers per serving. That's super important. You guys, everything that's listed here is for 1 serving. But if you like to eat the whole packet, you're gonna multiply everything by 3. You're having 3 servings. Exactly.
Do you want me to stop?
So watch out for unrealistic serving sizes. It's getting a little ridiculous with these ninja tricks that we have to keep track of. But like we said, we're gonna have to multiply by what you actually eat. So you guys, how many calories would be in 1 serving?
260.
260. Right there. What about this 400? Rose, what are you thinking?
I don't know.
They're different.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so here is ninja trick #4. Watch out for as packaged versus as prepared. So as packaged, it's giving you the information if you ate the noodles without cooking them.
Right.
Who eats that? Look at any cake mix and they have as packaged, as if people go and eat cake powder. So that's, alright, so if we want to calculate how many calories or nutrients there are in the amount of food you eat, you're going to take what's listed there and multiply it by however many servings you have.
Right, the second number, not the first one.
Exactly. So how many servings do you think, thinking time, how many calories are in 3 servings or 3 cups of mac and cheese? All right, I want you guys to think about it. Use your calculators.
So 400 times 3.
Great. Go ahead, Rosie. Tell me why you did 400 times 3.
Because it shows 400 if you cook it.
If
And
you
it's
cook
just
it.
1 serving, so if you're gonna eat the whole box, which is a meal.
Great. So you did 1 cup is 400 calories. 3 cups is 3 times the 4. Exercise and 2. So each gram of carbs has 4 calories. Each gram of protein, also 4 calories. Each gram of fat, now that stands out, 9 calories. So the same quantity, the same weight of food, that if I had 1 ounce of avocado and then 1 ounce of chicken breast, avocado is mostly fat, chicken breast is mostly protein. Which one do you think will have more calories? Same size. Sarah?
Avocado.
The avocado. Is it going? There are 2 types of carbs that you'll see, okay, usually listed. Fiber and sugars. So fiber grams are good. You want to get enough fiber in the day, all right? But sugars, they give you instant energy, but sometimes too much is bad, all right? Let's keep going. And you definitely want to watch out for added sugars, okay? So natural sugars from fruit, that's good. Added sugars, which you can see in the ingredients. All right, guys, turn to your partner now and see if what you've got is the same. See if you're on the same page.
So how did you get the weight here from total sugars? How do you do that?
Okay, so okay. If you look at the label right here, it gives you the total of the carbs, right? 38 grams. And then if you look underneath, it breaks down to what percentage of that is sugars. It's 16 grams, right?
Okay.
So then to get the percentage, I did 16 divided by 38.
Okay.
And that's 0.42. So it's 42%.
Okay.
All right, guys, raise your hand if you have any questions. Anything that you guys are disagreeing on, let's talk about with the class. Good. Okay, so Sarah, you'll see, you guys, everyone should have a Smart Snacks in school. If you've ever wondered how they make the decisions about what foods are in your vending machines, this is the policy that we follow on a national guideline. So for snacks, they have to have less than 200 calories. That's straightforward. Sarah, go ahead and read to me the fat limits.
Has to be less, the total fat has to be less than 35% of the calories.
Great.
Saturated fat has to be less than 10% of the calories, and there can be no trans fat.
So how are we going to find out if there's 35%, less than 35% calories from fat?
We take the fat calories, multiply them by 4, and then yeah, that gives us the number of fat calories.
Awesome. Now I'm going to show you guys a trick. It actually always says it right here on the label. Calories from fat, right under calories. But exactly, if it wasn't there, you're doing it exactly correct. Extra point for Sarah for remembering our formulas.
Yeah.
Because we have grasa, fat.
Okay.
And so when we do, I want you to do 2 more with your partner. Food label analysis. So we're going to see, is this healthy or not healthy? And we know the goods and the bads. So fat, was it good or bad?
Bad.
Bad, right? Especially saturated fat. We want to keep it down.
And then there's trans fat and the mono unsaturated fat and all that fat. I don't know what's the difference.
Good. Let's talk about, for today, we're going to just focus on saturated fat and trans fat. We want to keep those down.
Okay.
Bad. But our vitamins, we want to get as much of our vitamins as possible. Vitamina A, calcio. So using this as your word bank, we're going to look at the other ones because not all of them have the translations. Okay?
Okay.
But let me know how, if anytime you need anything, raise your hand and I'll come around.
Okay.
How's it going, Sarah?